Hey folks, so I recently watched the Sonic movie, like very recently. It was okay. I didn't like it. Don't immediately dislike the video if you're like, oh my god, it's a Sonic hater, this movie was amazing. You know, just watch through the video. I point out what parts I don't like, and if you disagree with them, you can leave a dislike. You can comment down below and tell me I'm a fucking dumbass. We'll see, we'll see. At least the Sonic design is better than the original Sonic trailer. Those Sonic designs were something special. The little rings coming in, zoom in, and they zoom towards, what is it? Is that Paramount? Is that the name of the studio, I think? It's like Paramount Studios, right? Yeah, Paramount. It's got the little Sonic rings there, blah blah blah. It's like a Viacom CPS company. It shows some clips of some Sanic games. And from the Sanic games, it zooms out and it shows a Sega logo. Sega. Man, I fucking love that. Okay. It doesn't make the noise like in Sega, though. Just saying. Sega! And for some reason, it announces that it's the Blue Core Studios twice in a row, which is kind of odd. But they can do what they want. An Eddie LeBron film. So it's just got this epic music playing, as you can probably hear. It's been playing since the very start. They just got this epic music going. And the Chaos Emeralds dispersed, going about their own merry ways. Sonic. And then some sort of ship comes in, it's just flying in. You see these guys rappelling downwards from the ship into the forest that we just saw from, like, I guess the nature preview. And in some scenes they look pretty okay, in other scenes they look super CGI, but it is what it is. And they start shooting missiles at the forest. And the missiles, like, blow up. All the while, this super heavy, dramatic music is still playing. This is the first time we get to see people right here, dude. The first time people show up in the movie. We see people coming out from different angles, looking up at the spaceship in the air. If it's a spaceship, right? Maybe it's like an aircraft of some sort. Not actually a spaceship, but I don't know where it came from. Maybe it is a spaceship, you know? 3 different news feeds pop up, and we just see each of them go through, get their little spiel, and then it shows actual Dr. Robotnik, or Eggman, give his take at the very end of this. And this epic music is just still playing in the background, like, the music, dude, they just keep playing that shit. Just hammering it into my brains, dude. It's become like a dull drone in the back of my head now. It doesn't sound that epic anymore, it's just continuously playing. So the voice for Sonic isn't horrible. I don't really dislike the voice for Sonic. It's not that bad.
The perfect world. A place where you can just kick back, just enjoy everything around you. Freedom.
Now, they did redo the Sonic, like, design, but even redoing it, it looks meh. It's not the best. We see some guy lying on the ground getting interrogated. Robot's like, have you seen Blue Blur? Blue Blur, have you seen him? The guy offers him roboticization, I guess turning into a robot or death. And the guy puts his arms behind his head, which I'd assume is surrender. But the robot just assumes, you know, this is death. I'm gonna fucking shoot you. Until Sanic comes out of nowhere and smashes him, bro. And the guy's so surprised, like, what the hell? It's the Hedgehog Sanic! Look at him! And Sanic just says, like, way past cool is his first intro line. Is that, like, a famous saying from the games? Because I've, like, never heard that before, bro. This film is just kind of underwhelming so far. It's a lot of nothing burger. God, this news broadcast killed my eyes looking at it, dude. Robotnik interrogates this guy who was, like, saved by Sanic earlier, probably. I don't know. And he tells Robotnik he doesn't know what it was. So Robotnik just zaps the shit out of this dude. Fucking frying him up. And since the guy doesn't know anything, he's like, okay, you don't get your humanity anymore. I'm turning you into a robot. Get cucked, Lord. So he just turns him into a robot, dude. Drags him away. We've got this group of what look to be soldiers traveling through the woods. And they're just going through here together. 2 of them are carrying some kind of what looks makeshift, I guess, rocket launcher or some shit. And they're aiming up at one of the spaceships. But then, suddenly, like, robots attack them. Oh no, the robots are here. And when the robots show up, they drop their fucking mortar, or one of their weapons. So they have to flee. And they're like, abandon it, we don't need this, we're gonna flee. When they abandon it, the two that were carrying it just don't have any weapons. So the other two soldiers are like doing all the work in defending them. And they're just unarmed. These two soldiers, after dropping their mortar, are just completely useless. In what world does this make sense? Why do you not have like a pistol or a handgun on you? Hello? And so these two soldiers just cower in between the other two, like praying for their fucking lives. So Sanic comes in. He destroys these fucking anus blaster wasps. Makes his landing entrance. And he makes this some quips that I don't, you know, they're Sanic quips, I guess, from the maybe games or movies or something in the past that just go right over my head. And this girl's just staring at him because it's like, dude, what is this ugly ass looking hedgehog doing here? And he's like, oh, see something you like? I hope not. Because I guess, like, you know, human islander intercourse is probably not the greatest idea to have. It's kind of fucking weird, champ. And Sanic knows that, so I guess that's why he brings it up. And so Sonic just runs away from these anus wasps for a while, even though he already destroyed 2 anus wasps, or 3 anus wasps or some shit. He eventually loops around a tree, and then jumps up another tree, and destroys the anus wasps. Why was he running from them to begin with, bro? Just takes out the anus wasps, lands, does a cool Sanic roll, goes running. You see these, like, ground troopers coming at Sanic, and he does, like, a flip in the air. I expected him to start his roll attack or something, but no, he just lands on top of it, and he just mounted this robot. Why is he riding the robot? I don't know. He just rides the robot for a bit, and then, like, shakes it around, throws it into a rock, I guess, and it blows up. Then he does his roll attack, and destroys the other robots. Which, you know, I wasn't really expecting that. After destroying these robots by rolling into them, a fucking missile gets shot out of the ship and it's coming straight for Sanic. So Sanic does another backflip onto the missile. Somehow, doing this sends the missile straight up into the air towards one of the ships somehow. Even though it was shot from the sky to the ground. How did he redirect it to the sky? Not sure entirely, but he's Sanic. That's just what he does. He jumps off the missile and it flies into the ship and fucking toasts this bitch, bro. And eventually we get some interpersonal, like, discussion or complaints between the army people. One of them is like, oh my god, Sanic, he's acting. He's not actually here to help us, you know? We're being surrounded by fucking anus-shooting wasps. Maybe it's an act, bro. Sanic, he's a bad guy. And it's like, okay, dumb fuck. Okay. Since Dr. Eggman had seen Sanic running about destroying his robots, he decides, you know, the only plausible thing here to do, there's a single Sanic, a little hedgehog fucker running around. No longer is our priority to dominating the world. No. It is killing this hedgehog specifically. We must kill this hedgehog. This hedgehog is an abomination, a freak of nature. We must destroy this hedgehog. Yeah. I guess the hedgehog is a massive threat to his organization somehow. His empire of sorts. Robotnik brings up for the first time Sonic's name. Not sure exactly how he got Sonic's name. Maybe he was somehow listening in when Sanic introduced himself to the army people earlier after he destroyed his robots. Maybe his robots still had some audio stuff. No idea how that works. But after talking about Sanic making him Big Angie, he screams at some robot coming up to him like, "What's interrupting me, you stupid bitch?" And then he hands him Chaos Emerald. Ooh, look at this shiny, look at this shiny. And you find out here that Dr. Eggman's already got 3 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, including the one he just got. He has 3 of them now. We just get like aerial footage of some planes for a bit until it switches to what looks like the Green Hill Zones, which looks totally different from the environment we were just looking at. It's just like, wow, look at this Green Hill Zone with a mountain. And it's like, what is going on? But Sanic is hyped. Sanic's like, oh yeah, and just starts running off through here. This is awesome, kind of thing. And it's like, hello? Dude, his laugh is kind of creepy, bro. And after Sanic begins running away, zooming about this track, it cuts to Knuckles. Knuckles gives off a one-liner. If only you knew what we were all in for. Which, I don't know what exactly that means or what he's referencing. And then it cuts. That's the end of the movie. The movie's over, folks. See you later. So there you have it, folks. That's my opinion on the Sanic movie that I just watched recently. It's okay. It's not the best movie, but it's definitely not the worst movie I've ever seen. At least the Sonic design is better than the original preview trailer. You know, that was kind of a yikes. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as you know, these YouTubers, I know, these disgusting, putrid, vile YouTubers, at the end of their videos are like, subscribe, click the bell button. Now I'm gonna have to tell you. Subscribe and click the bell button, just like everyone else. Click it, click it. I want you to come back and watch the videos. Like, dislike, comments, I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want, do whatever you want. But, come back next week. Each Friday, you know, come back. I'll see you then. If you don't come back, I'm gonna have to take your kidneys or your liver. You don't get a choice. It's like a flip of the coin if your kidneys or liver gets taken. But if you don't subscribe and click the bell button, I do take your kidneys or liver. It's non-negotiable. It's just part of the contract.
Face the sun again as soon as this dreary